Hello guys, today I'll show you some of my R&D, a very interesting topic, how to take Maya animation into 3ds Max. To do so, you have to select entire mesh and go to polygon, go to mesh and combine. Once you have combined, you have to save your project. Once it is saved, you have to go to animation, geometry cache, create new cache, where you need to save it, and in this case here I need to save it. Cache name, I can take cache and paste it here. Choose one file and start will be 130, end will be 150. This action will take some time and it will make your Maya not responding. That is why we have saved it earlier. Create. Now our caching is done and our Maya is completely frozen. So right click, Task Manager, application, you can see here that there is not responding. Right click, go to process, and end process, and don't need to panic that I have saved it. We have relaunched Maya. Go file, open scene, desktop, animation, OK. Don't save. Now we have opened our file, and why it was frozen, I have found two reasons for that. One, if I select it after combined, then you can see a lots of history over here. So if you do have only one history, like a skin cluster, then there will no problem. Or second possibility is that if you do have a very clean and low poly mesh, or if you do have a very good RAM, then I guess it will be fine. So we don't have any kind of problem that we do have our cache file ready for us, because of though it was not responding but cache was saved. This is the main thing, that you don't have a kind of problem if Maya is not responding. So now we have our cache, so we don't need them. So go to edit and delete all the cache you do have, all the history you do have in our history stack. So now there is no animation, and if I go to geometry and import cache, and here we do have a cache here and very clean history you do have here. Now you can see our animation is still exists without have any kind of clean cluster. Now we can take this animation to 3ds Max. To do so, you have to do few things. One, you have to do grid setup. So go to display, grid, and here you have to make it 100, 10, and 1. This will match your grid with 3ds Max and Maya. Apply and OK. And now we have to do another thing, that is unit match. Go to preference and settings, and you have to go to unit, that is inch. All right, save it. So two things has been done properly. Another thing is that you have to make the selection set. You have to go to create, set, and quick selection set, and you can use anything you want. OK. And now you have to export it into FBX file, but you have to go to animation, you have to geometry cache, and set will be WH we have set right now. And axis conversion, we have to make it Y to Z. This is very, very important for 3ds Max. Now I have to go to cache folder and you can have your name and export your selection. All right, and we can export our this camera also in FBX and camera export. All right, so go to 3ds Max. Before doing anything that you have to do, go to time configuration. I have to make it film, and which is 24 FPS by default, and start will be 130 as we do have in Maya, and end frame will be 150. And this is frame rate is very important while doing this kind of stuff. So you have to go to import, and we can find for your FBX file, choose OK, and you have this animation proper. And now we need to have import and this camera, and choose OK and press C key from your keyboard to make it proper, and you can go for resolution, which is properly set here. Shift F, press Shift F to make a resolution frame, and you can see we do have proper animation cache. But some things you have to remember while doing this kind of important stuff, fetching some information from software to another software. The FPSs will be playing a very big role. If I make it NTSC, now I can see our start and end frame is changed. And if you make it 130 and 150 as well, still it won't work, because of if I change it into film, it will change automatically. So FPS will have direct impact in your frames. So first FPS, then frames, 130 to 150 while in correct frame rate. All right, this is first thing you have to remember for caching things. And another thing that why it is happening, because of we do have a modifier called point cache here, and you can see cache information we do have here, that is poly count 34168. Go to Maya and go to display and poly count. You can see that here vertex we do have 34168. So both are identical. That is why it is working. And if I go to vertex or edge mode, and if I am going to make any changes in vertex, select here and here, and right click and connect it, so automatically vertex is increased. So now you can see it is not having any kind of animation, and you will be getting a proper error message that in your point cache modifier that your point is not matching at all with Maya. So go to there, press P, Z, and here right click and remove it, and go here, select this one, right click and remove it. And if I press 7 from your keyboard, you can see 34168, and now you can have your information properly. And here we have a problem, but trust me, this is not a problem at all, because if you save it in cache 3ds Max, and if I reset it and if I open it, you will be not getting any kind of problem that was not updated. Or you can delete the cache file. You'll be not getting any kind of information. Manually, you can have point cache. Here we do have point cache, and you can load your cache file. You have file information properly, and if the information is proper, your and FPS is proper, your animation should work properly. So this is how you can take your animation from Maya to 3ds Max. So this is how you can do that very easily, and this is very important information that I have given you, and hope you have liked it, and thanks a lot for watching.